يا خواجة سعيدة.
مبسوط يا خواجة.
مبسوط يا خواجة زيك.
Καλησπέρα σας, κύριε Μπού. Δίνεσαι να μας δείξετε κανένα στρατηγό?
Ένα στρατιωτικό μυστικό δεν δίνημα.
For Mr. Lanyard, from Mr. Booth's hothouse, with his compliments.
Oh, really? Thanks very much.
My instructions are Mr. Lanyard can pay for nothing in this hotel.
A wonderful custom. Tell Mr. Booth Mr. Lanyard will join him presently.
Yes, sir.
You seem to own the place, sir. You seem to own the place, sir.
I ought to. Johnny Booth is one of my very best friends, next to you.
You may laugh at me, but my premonition of evil is stronger now than it was on the plane coming here.
You're awfully pessimistic, Jameson. Why don't you answer it?
There were 3 calls when you were out, sir, and each time a strange voice said it was a mistake. And if that's the same voice, sir, I promise you, Mr. Lanyard, I shall scream right out loud. Hello? It was.
You didn't scream, Jameson.
May I, sir?
Of course.
Ah! Oh, thank you, sir.
It's all right. My shoes, Jameson.
Oh, yes. Do you suppose those phone calls could have been from that slimy person we met on the plane, sir? That Mr. Rembrandt, sir?
How should I know?
Well, he said very pointedly that he'd be seeing us again, and I didn't like the way he said it.
Let's forget about Mr. Rembrandt.
Your coat, sir.
Why don't you go out and have a good time? Get drunk if you want to.
Oh, no, thank you, sir. Tonight I feel sure I'll be safer here.
Very well, Jameson. First, I pay my respects to Johnny Booth. And then, who knows? Oh, as a final word of caution, my lad, keep your lips buttoned. There must be no slip about our mission here. No mention of my appointment later with Sir Roger.
My lips are sealed, sir, with concrete. You will be careful, won't you, Mr. Lanyard?
Not a bit. I never ran into an adventure by being careful. Good night, Jameson.
Good night, sir.
Oh. Mr. Rembrandt, your martini.
Thank you.
Johnny.
Let me have a look at you.
Am I glad to see you. Bigger and better Yankee Inns, eh, Johnny?
Beats a little place I had in Paris.
Yes. Poor Paris.
The last time I saw Paris.
Et vive la France.
Vive la France.
Vive la France.
Si vous voulez vous donner la peine, monsieur.
Here's something you haven't had for a long time. Your special coffee. And some 1812 brandy.
You never forget, Johnny.
It's been a long time, Mike.
You remember the joint you had in 48th Street?
Well, that wasn't so different from here. There it was racketeers, here it's spies. See those 2 over there? They're Quislings posing as refugees. Tonight they're being picked up as Japanese spies.
You carry a powerful lot of information.
I used to buy and sell it as a hobby. Now I just introduce the thieves and let them murder one another. My office is practically a clearinghouse. Everybody's welcome.
Monsieur Lanyard, for you. The chauffeur is waiting.
Sorry, Johnny. Some private business that can't wait.
Oh, Mike, the coffee.
I'll be back and drink gallons of it.
Mr. Lanyard?
Yes.
Sir.
I'm Sir Roger's secretary.
Oh.
Sir Roger thought it safer for me to meet you. Your appointment with him was for 9 o'clock, but something came up suddenly that disturbed him quite a bit.
Oh, that's all right. I only missed a little coffee.
Would you mind putting the blind down, please? People have an annoying habit of staring in quite a bit when the car stops. Yes, you'll be doing the same thing after you've been here a while. A little mysterious to you, Mr. Lanyard, but we have our reasons.
An elevator apartment. Do we drive right into Sir Roger's living room?
You have very good hearing.
A characteristic I have in common with other nocturnal animals.
This way, please, sir.
This reminds me of Virgil's Aeneid. Easy is the journey into Avernus. That's Hades. But very difficult the escape.
That's very fine, sir. You recall that other admonition from Dante? Abandon hope, all ye who enter here?
Well, I hope that doesn't apply tonight.
Good evening, Mr. Lanyard.
Good evening. This reminds me of a secret society I once joined.
I didn't expect to trap the lone wolf so easily.
Trap? Trap is a startling word.
I hope you're prepared to be further startled, Mr. Lanyard.
Of course, you're not Sir Roger Wembley.
That is correct. I'm not Sir Roger. Sorry to have interrupted your coffee and brandy, Mr. Lanyard. Won't you take up from where you left off?
That's very thoughtful of you.
What did you intend discussing with Sir Roger Wembley?
Did I say anything about a visit to Sir Roger, Mr. X?
No, but you had an appointment with him for 9 o'clock. I know every move that you made since you started on this journey, even to the will you made out this afternoon, which you signed at exactly 4:32. Show him this.
I gave this to Jameson. How did you get it?
You seem disturbed now.
Let's get to the point. You didn't invite me here to impress me with your espionage system.
Aren't you impressed, Mr. Lone Wolf?
Come out from behind there and talk like a man.
Just a moment.
Stay where you are, Mr. Lanyard. Open that door.
Jameson. What's this all about?
Sit down, please. Lanyard, you have something we want to buy, and we're willing to pay your price.
My price for what?
For your unique talent.
Oh, come now. You're not going to ask me to steal something from Britain and turn it over to you.
Precisely.
Your intelligence service must have gone wrong, Mr. X. Or you'd know that I'm not interested in betraying the cause of the United Nations.
I'm not requesting your cooperation, I'm demanding it. Because if you refuse, Jameson, your friend, will be tortured and liquidated before your eyes. We don't make idle threats.
I don't suppose the new order of Europe makes any provision for sentiment.
Not the slightest.
Very well, Mr. X. Under the circumstances, I'd be a fool to refuse. I'm at your service.
Release Mr. Jameson. If you entertain any thought of tricking us, my advice to you is don't. Remember, we're watching you every minute.
How could I forget it? When does my job begin?
When it's time for you to act, we'll tell you.
Don't rush me. My legs are asleep. This is an outrage. I assure you the Maharaja of something or other will hear about this. I told you I had a premonition, sir.
Mr. Lanyard, you'll make no effort to get in touch with me or to find this place.
I understand. Come, Jameson, we're in business again.
We are, sir. What business? you mean we can leave?
The car's waiting. You still have ample time to keep your appointment with Sir Roger Wembley.
Oh, thank you.
You understand these two men are to see absolutely nothing until you put them out of your car.
I understand perfectly.
My legs will never wake up. Don't touch me!
I think the lone wolf is in for quite a surprise.
But he's no traitor, and he's very clever. Suppose he takes his chances and betrays us.
I suppose nothing. I know he will. I expect him to tell this whole story to Sir Roger tonight.
Well, then this whole plan...
Will still work out. Fritz, have you ever heard of the military strategy of diversion? When Lanyard goes on this wild goose chase we're sending him on, he'll pretend to be working for us, but he'll set a trap for us. While the military and naval police are waiting for us with open arms, we'll be at some other spot taking what we really came to get.
That means the...
Yes, the Suez Canal. The lifeline of our enemy. When we get the chart of the minefields and the defenses, that will be the beginning of the end.
Your experience rather simplifies things for me, Lanyard.
Simplify, Sir Roger?
Yes. I had my assistant follow you today from the time you left the plane.
Splendid. I must have had an army behind me.
Yeah. My man followed you to the very place where your car disappeared. He's preparing a complete report for me tonight. In the morning, we'll surround the place and arrest the entire group.
Do you think that's wise, Sir Roger? If you'll forgive me, I think I have a much better plan.
Mr. Lanyard, let me be perfectly honest with you. Or as you might say in America, let me set you straight. We make the arrests when I say so. It was against my express wishes that you were sent here. I have my own operatives, all very able men, and hardly think it advisable to accept a stranger, especially one whose past has been so lurid, shall we say.
Well, you're being delightfully frank, Sir Roger.
I'm merely being realistic. You can't come to Alexandria in a few hours, expect to cope with the intricate machinations of the cleverest underground agents in the world.
My lurid past, as you call it, may be of considerable help. Look here, Sir Roger. Wiping out a few agents is no achievement. You can do that any time. But by pretending to work with them, I may be able to find out what they're after. And who knows what else may turn up in the net.
I'm sorry, Lanyard.
Don't mind me, gentlemen, if you're busy.
Rembrandt, have you been listening to our conversation?
Of course, Sir Roger. The dictaphone was open. Then I'm always listening to somebody. That's my business. Amazing what a fund of valuable information can be picked up this way, Mr. Lanyard.
And this was no exception, I suppose.
No. Sometimes when I'm gathering an earful, I realize that Sir Roger is woefully underpaying me.
Where's Beckett?
I didn't see him when I came in. That was 15 minutes ago.
Oh, strange, very strange. He promised to stay and finish his report. What is it, Leonard?
Will you open it, please?
Beckett.
You say he followed me to their hideout and was writing a report?
If he's written any at all, it's gone.
This has become quite serious when they strike in my own home. It's a challenge we've got to answer.
Then let me wish you the best of luck. I'm sure your men will come through. Good night, Sir Roger.
Wait a moment, Leonard. Call the police and then join us over a coffee and brandy.
Make mine a nice cup of tea. I'm getting a little superstitious about coffee and brandy.
Give me police headquarters, please.
Oh, Jameson. Jameson. Jameson.
Mr. Lanyard, what a relief. I might have hurt you.
Not at all. Of course, you know my gun isn't loaded.
Oh, that's good, sir. Well, then, what was I doing with it out there?
That's precisely what I was going to ask you.
Oh, Mr. Lanyard, it was awful. I was asleep, which explains my unconventional attire, and I heard footsteps out there on the balcony.
While you were asleep?
Yes, sir. No, sir, no. Well, when I awoke, sir.
Jameson, don't tell me you're a somnambulist.
Oh, no, sir. Well, maybe I am. After what I've been through today, sir, I might also be a raving maniac. Oh, did you secure our passages home, sir? I do so want to get out of here.
We're staying, Jameson. Sir Roger is letting me play along with our hosts of this evening. And when we've found out what they're after, then we'll rarely go to work.
Well, hunters are often caught in their own traps, you know, sir.
You're an internal pessimist, Jameson.
Mr. Lanyard, I've definitely made up my mind. I shall give you my notice.
And I shall just as definitely have to refuse it.
Oh.
You are jittery. Let's see who's there.
Oh, thank you. Telegram, sir.
Well, this is for you, Llewellyn Jameson.
Oh, it must be for me, sir. Very few people know me as Llewellyn, sir. Only those very close to me. Mr. Lanyard, it's from my son Donald. He's coming here, sir. Look at it, sir. Lieutenant Donald Jameson.
Splendid. You're a lucky man.
I haven't seen him for years.
No, and you won't see him tonight unless you hurry. Look at the time. His plane is due at 11:45.
Oh, did you say 11:45, sir? Oh, my goodness.
我都話冚個世界最好係呢間餐館。
Do you mind?
Certainly not.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Haven't I met you somewhere before?
I think not. I seldom forget a face.
I seldom forget a voice.
It's a large word. See you again.
Mr. Lanyard. This is my son Donald, sir, and his fiancée Valerie.
Glad to know you, sir. How do you do?
Miss King, this is my very dearest friend, Mr. Michael Lanyard. And Mr. Johnny Booth, the proprietor of this beautiful and splendid temple of liquid refreshment.
How do you do?
How do you do? You're very welcome here, Miss King.
Thank you. This is a fascinating place, Mr. Booth.
Seem to have known you a long time, Mr. Lanyard. My father's told me so much about you.
I could tell you a few things about your father, too.
Oh, yes. Oh, Mr. Lanyard has the most amazing sense of humor, you'll find, Donald.
Well, this seems to call for some sort of celebration, don't you think, Johnny?
It's definitely one of the best. Sort of a round-robin get-together, eh? This is one table in the joint where everyone is the friend of the one next to him or her. I hope. With it.
I'll be stationed here for a while now, at the Admiralty.
It was a promotion, sir, for distinguished service in...
Now, Dad, wasn't that supposed to be a secret?
Donald's distinction doesn't seem to be limited to fighting. May I congratulate you on your daughter-in-law-to-be?
Thank you, sir. They met in London in a blackout.
I ran right into Donald's arms.
I could say something coy about that.
Better not.
What do you plan to do here, Miss King?
Well, in London, I was doing a series of articles for a magazine covering the trials of the home front.
Well, she's always wanted to be a war correspondent.
I wanted to get here because I believe the turning point of the war will be in Africa.
That the only reason?
Why do you ask that?
Well, you didn't take my bait. I was sure you'd say that Donald was the real reason.
Sorry, I should have. He is the real reason. This location is the second reason. Who wins Africa wins the war. And if I'm on the spot when things happen, I'm in. That's how others began, even women.
You're a smart girl. I Hope you make it.
Thank you. Meanwhile, I'll keep going by getting special interviews with famous people. Then he come to Alexandria, and Donald's promised to help me.
Well, I'll keep my eye open for you, Miss King.
Thanks a lot, but don't neglect your business.
I won't.
I haven't danced to an American band in ages.
Shall we?
Uh-huh. As soon as I freshen my makeup.
Oh, look at these pretty little playthings.
Don't tell me you're domestic. She works on them every spare minute.
For my hope chest, I'm making a bedspread like the one Mother had.
Your mother had a wonderful hope chest, Donald. But I often thought she never got what she hoped for.
Meaning me.
No, meaning me, and you know it.
Seems funny to see a newspaper woman making lace.
The amalgamation of the career woman and home girl.
Oh, I do it more to keep from smoking too much. You can't crochet and hold a cigarette at the same time.
Oh, look, here's a loose thread.
Mr. Lanyard, don't. You're ripping it.
Oh, I am sorry.
It's all right. I'm sorry. I'm not too good at it. They usually fix them for me at the laundry when I have them cleaned and sized. They soil so easily. I'm ready, Donald.
Suppose we leave them alone for a while. Come on upstairs. I want to show you my office. Oh, Jewel. Rembrandt can be found any place.
I can easily believe that.
Yes, he's a privileged character. If I'd locked the door, he'd have gotten in anyway.
I have to live up to my reputation, but I'm harmless to my friends.
Good, I'll remember that.
Oh, what's this?
I'll show you.
Oh!
What's the matter, Jameson? Did somebody throw something at you?
No, sir, but that ugly bearded man looked directly up here at me.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's a special glass. We can see through it from here, but they can't see us.
Oh.
From the other side, it looks like an ornamental mirror.
Ooh, what a snooping post for a peeping Tom.
You know, Mike, that King dame's got me worried. Newspaper girls don't crochet. They usually burn holes in my best tablecloths with their cigarettes.
Mr. Booth, I must remind you you're speaking of my future daughter-in-law. Why, you don't even know her.
So, I don't know her, eh? Do you?
Well, no.
Well, I do. I met her someplace, and I can't remember where. But I will.
Hello, Johnny.
Hello?
Rembrandt?
Hello.
Friends of mine.
Hello, friends. Johnny, I've some very hot reports for you today.
Yeah? Well, if they're as hot as you are, they must be something. Brother, you are steaming. Why don't you take a bath?
Too busy for baths. It's all so foolish.
Friends, meet Cezanne. Has been to 3 colleges, speaks 12 languages, and is as crooked as a pig's tail.
Nothing like coming well recommended. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Lanyard.
How do you do?
Sir Roger told me a lot about the great lone wolf. He said he expected we might have to work together sometime.
Well, my staff seems to be hand-picked.
And where have you been?
Where haven't I been? No one knows I'm in town but you and Sir Roger.
How about that Romanian you were tailing?
I caught up with him. That Romanian had an audience with the Prime Minister. But most unfortunately, he was liquidated.
Who did that?
I did.
Oh.
Well, I needed some extra money. And some official wanted the dear fellow removed. Too bad. He was such a sad little fellow anyway. He kept telling me he knew they were after him.
I suppose you know that Sir Roger will skin you alive for this?
Oh, no, he won't. Because he was very happy when he saw this. He told me to give it to you, Mr. Lanyard. Said it might have something to do with your own peculiar problem. It's an exact translation of a message sent by von Ribbentrop to his best agent in Turkey.
I'll put on the ultraviolet ray lamp. Turn out those lights, Rembrandt.
Urgent, you obtain chart of General Wilson's Near East Army in Iran. Their strength, disposition, and strategy to facilitate High Command's S-plan. Where'd you get this?
You don't expect me to tell you, do you?
Do you gentlemen mind very much if I illuminate this room again?
Oh, go ahead.
Where's that chart now?
At military intelligence in Cairo. But there is undoubtedly a copy at headquarters right here in Alexandria.
Well, the whole thing ties up. The S-plan can mean only one thing. The invasion of the Near East through Turkey for the oil of Iran.
What's our next move, Mr. Lanyard?
We do nothing. I am rejoining the young people downstairs.
In that case, my plan is to get a little refreshment. Maybe I'll take a bath, too.
Better destroy this right away.
Clever contraption, isn't it? Works beautifully, too. See how close I can miss?
You have a perverted sense of humor, Cezanne.
Listen, if you boys want to play mumbly-peg, go outside.
Good night, gentlemen.
Same goes for me. I'm at your order any time, Mr. Lanyard. But let me warn you, our enemies are tricky. Good night.
Good night. The whole thing's beginning to take shape. A message on that handkerchief. The High Command's anxiety to get that plan. The gang's hiring me for my peculiar talent. Well, maybe they want me to get the plan.
Keep pitching, Mike. Keep pitching.
Well, whatever the pattern is, it won't clear up tonight. Suppose we go out and show those young lovebirds some of Alexandria's nightlife. You're in on this too, Jameson. Come on.
Right you are.
Hello.
Hello.
I want to talk to you.
But I was just going to eat.
I'll go with you.
Say, just for a laugh, let's go back to Johnny's bar.
I don't think you want to go to Johnny's bar.
No?
No.
Why not? Where would you suggest?
This way.
Then I'll see you later.
I said this way.
Shots came from there.
He's dead.
We saw him just a moment ago.
It's too bad. Well, that's the way they all end up sooner or later.
Please take me to my room, Donald.
Certainly, dear.
I hope you'll all excuse me. I'm sorry I'm spoiling your evening, dear.
I'll give it another thought. Just that I wanted to be with you every minute. How about breakfast tomorrow? Lunch? Dinner?
I'm counting on every meal with you. And we can have the afternoon together, I hope. You promised to show me through the Admiralty.
What's the matter?
My passport's gone.
May have overlooked it when you changed bags.
I'd better go in and look.
Can I help you?
No, thanks. Wait, I remember. I opened my bag twice tonight. Inside the cafe and outside, just before that man was shot.
Well, I'll run right back and look for it. Please don't worry, dear. Lots of people lose them. That's what we have consuls for.
It won't be that easy, Donald. Mine was forged.
Valerie. Forged?
It was the only way I could get here. The department wouldn't give me one, and women correspondents aren't wanted in war zones. So I had to take the chance. Gotten away with it so far, but now I'm afraid. You do believe me, don't you, dear?
I do believe you. And I do love you. But I think you've done a very foolish thing.
Please, let's not talk about it tonight. Now hurry, you might find it downstairs.
If I do, shall I bring it back?
Not tonight, dear. I have a splitting headache. You fool. You might have spoiled everything.
Congratulations. I've never had the privilege of seeing your technique before.
Nor I yours. What a stupid thing to do.
What?
You know what I mean. If you wanted to get rid of someone, why did you have to drop him practically in my lap? Suppose he'd recognized me.
What are you talking about?
Cezanne.
Well, what about it?
Somebody finished him almost before my eyes. If it wasn't you, who was it?
I don't know. Perhaps Suzanne ran into some other group.
Don't you know everybody here?
Yes, but there's always somebody watching us. Always reporting independently.
Who?
I wish I knew.
And now this Lanyard, this lone wolf, as he calls himself, has worked his way in. I don't like him. I'm afraid of him. I don't think I lost my passport. He stole it.
Don't worry, after tomorrow you won't need it.
So soon?
How about this young Jameson?
I've got him all set. I met him in London. It was arranged for me because of his assignment here. But now, well, I don't know how to say it. Only I almost feel sorry for him. He's really a nice boy. Maybe it's the mother instinct in me, or...
Or what?
I'll have the layout of the Admiralty for you tomorrow.
You sure you didn't see it?
Oh, no, sir.
Well, I didn't expect to see you here again tonight.
Well, Valerie's lost her passport.
Passports are lost every night. They usually turn up again the next morning. Your father's very proud of you, Donald.
I know it, sir. I'm afraid I'll have a time living up to his estimate.
Oh, that shouldn't be difficult. Except that, as your father's best friend, I think I should caution you.
Oh, my father's already tried to do that, sir. I'm afraid he was a bit inarticulate.
But what I want to warn you about is chance acquaintances. People who have axes to grind, who prey upon young men with responsible governmental positions like yours, especially women acquaintances.
Mr. Lanyard, are you trying to tell me the facts of life?
No?
Well, there's no danger of trouble, sir. Between my work and the best girl in the world to take up my thoughts and spare time, well, how can I go wrong? Thanks anyway, sir. It's late and I have a lot to do tomorrow. Good night.
Good night, Donald.
Words of kindly advice are like rubber balls. They always rebound to the giver. An old sage said it, not me. But I'm smart too, Mr. Lanyard.
I don't doubt.
Oh, don't laugh at me. I can bring you much information for which you will pay me many shillings. I know many people, you know, where they go, what they say. I can even steal things from some desk or other for many extra shillings.
What would I want you to steal for?
For to see some pieces of lace you were so much interested in there.
What's your name?
You may call me Whistler. He was a much better painter than Cézanne. You will see. Good night.
It's a forgery, just as we suspected. So Roger and I checked the serial number with the American State Department. This X-ray clinched it. It's a fine job, isn't it?
Couldn't have done better myself. I got it. I remember where I met her. It was Paris, just before the Ratsies came. I saw her in my bar one night. She wasn't a blonde then, but I knew I never could forget those perfect teeth, that luring smile direct from the Garden of Eden. Wait a minute. She was engaged to a French officer, just like young Jameson. Then one day she took a powder, a quick one. Soon after that, the officer was broken. Then the Germans came. Then there was the one...
That's very interesting, gentlemen. I came here to ask your help, Mr. Lanyard, but I find that... I'm sorry, but your control over my father hardly entitles you to interfere in my personal affairs.
This matter is past the personal stage.
I could have saved you a lot of trouble. I know the passport's a forgery. Valerie told me last night, but she had a very good reason.
I'll bet it was good.
It satisfied me. I'll trouble you for her property.
Now be reasonable, Donald. This is something that concerns your country and mine. It means your whole career if this girl isn't what she pretends to be. You're a very foolish young man.
You gotta stop that kid before he crabs the whole show. Oh, it's you. What are you doing up there, you fool?
Hiding, if you please excuse me. I was pursued, and it would have meant death if I were caught.
Get out of my place. You're fired.
Thank you so much. Now I can surely work for Mr. Lanyard. He is a gentleman. Every good deed is a new gem in the eternal crown. An old sage said it, not me. Today, I've done a good deed.
All right, Whistler, forget the philosophers and out with the good deed.
Okay, I have some information here that's worth many shillings. I followed the young lady, as you said. She's beautiful. She went to a laundry shop. I saw her giving the laundryman 4 pieces of lace.
Last night you said something about having a laundry clean 'em.
Thank you. Then the laundryman said something I couldn't understand, that they will be ready tomorrow night at the stroke of 12.
The stroke of 12? Why then?
Who am I to know? Then, in time, I made myself a present of the lace. And on the way I ran, I laughed because I thought how he would give me the 100 shillings, maybe 200 shillings because I commit a difficult sin. Here they are.
Well, that's fine. Here's 100 shillings, Whistler. And if they're important, I'll give you enough to wash your sins away.
May the good deeds of my parents make them important.
Now, let's... I'll see you later, partner.
Partner?
Now, let's see what Miss King was so disturbed about when I started to pull this thread. Look, all knots.
Looks like a code, Mike. Yeah? Dots and dashes.
Going in for fancy souvenirs, Lanyard?
Why don't you knock when you come in?
Getting kind of jumpy, aren't you? Earthquake?
No, private entrance.
Ah. Let's see. I know something about Morse code. Why, this doesn't make any sense at all.
Doesn't?
No.
Try it backwards.
Yeah. Arrangements definite. That submarine will pick me up tonight with chart.
That ties up with Cezanne's handkerchief. They're pulling the job tonight.
What do they say?
The girl is carrying the chart away in the sub. Oh, these? They're just decoys. They have no message.
Hello? Oh. For you, Mike.
Hello. Oh, hello. Yes. Yes, I think I recognize your voice.
I want you to be in your room in an hour, alone. I'll have a message for you there. Yes, see that you're not followed. Yes, 6 o'clock.
Jamison!
Jameson, can't I leave you alone for just a little while without you getting into trouble?
It's really horrible what they did to me. Begging your pardon, sir, but... Oh, ouch! I hope you don't think this is my favorite form of recreation, sir. I was attacked. I really don't know where they get all this rope from, sir. Isn't there any rationing here?
Who did this?
I think it was that poisonous person behind the desk in that ghastly cellar, sir. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh.
Careful.
Oh, I'm afraid my legs have gone to sleep again, sir. They've slept more than I have since we've been here.
Did he leave any message for me?
Yes, I remember it very vividly. He put his face very close to mine, sir, and if you'll excuse me, his breath was very unsatisfactory.
Well, never mind that. What was the message?
Oh, he told me to tell you to meet him in the bar downstairs at 8 o'clock.
Good.
Good? What's good about it? And what about me, sir? Ever since you made out your will, Mr. Lanyard, I've had no peace of mind at all.
Hello.
I must insist, sir, that you disinherit me at once, and then...
Operator.
Wires cut, sir.
You just wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Wait here alone, sir?
See who that is?
Yes, sir. Don't go away, sir.
Close the door. Well, we always seem to be running into each other.
Rather intentional on my part.
Of course. But I'm glad at last to be able to tie your voice and face together. Have a chair. Oh, Jameson, that'll be all for the present. Why don't you go out and get your dinner?
I'm not hungry, sir, but I'd love to go out. This is the person, sir.
Yes, I know. You're a little early for our 8 o'clock appointment.
I didn't intend to keep it. I never appear when I'm expected. It's safer.
Splendid practice, to which I owe my modest success. Expecting someone? That's just the bathroom. That's the bedroom. Ten minutes ago, you'd have found Jameson under the bed.
Yes, I know.
Won't you sit down, Mr. X?
Thank you.
I presume my employment begins tonight.
It does? In naval intelligence, there's a file known as 253B. It contains information that we must have. We know exactly where it is. Your job is to get it out of the vault.
But this is rather sudden. I usually spend weeks studying a layout. The mechanism, the make of the vault, and...
All that has been taken care of by my man who's familiar with the building and the vault. He'll get in touch with you at the proper time. When you've finished, he'll take you to a car where I'll be waiting.
And then?
Tomorrow, you and Mr. Jameson may do as you please.
That's awfully kind of you. We'll both appreciate the release. And do you really think I'll do all this?
I'm sure you will. Life is sweet, even to a hero.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Yes, Americans are no exception, Mr. Lanyard. And if you contemplate any trickery or double-crossing, remember that you hold Jameson's life in your hands. And your own life.
I'll expect your call.
By the way, don't wait for Jameson. As soon as he left the room, he was picked up. Only you can release him.
Up to it sure takes a lot of nerve.
There he is.
Jameson! You all right?
I don't know, sir. I'm still a bit numb. Mr. Lanyard, this is getting monotonous. Out of 750,000 people in Alexandria, why do they keep picking on me?
Oh, will you untie him, please?
We'd better get out of here. The petrol tank is leaking.
Huh? Oh.
Lanyard.
Yes, Sir Roger?
I didn't expect to find you here.
Why? What's happened?
The Admiralty's been forcibly entered and rifled.
The Admiralty? When did that happen?
Half an hour ago. They killed 2 guards and stole our copy of the minefields and defenses of Suez.
Oh, now I understand this note. Sir Roger, I have fallen for the oldest trick in the world. It was so simple, it's brilliant. And what a fool I've been.
You mean I've been a fool to have listened to your crack-brained scheme? If there's a pack of submarines out there and this chart gets to them, Suez may be destroyed tonight and you'll be responsible.
30,000 for something the Germans will probably pay $1 million for? Not a bad investment.
What about it, Lanyard? Did you have anything to do with this?
Mr. Lanyard is an American, sir. He's not a traitor. I'll vouch for him before any judge.
I intend giving you the opportunity. You're both under arrest for espionage and treason.
Hop to it. Get aboard. And you.
None of that, sir.
Could I trouble you for a match, please?
Let's get out of here.
Yes, where shall we go, sir? I mean, where shall we go, sir? We've got the whole of the British Empire after us, and all of them excellent shots, too.
Jemison, we have a job to do tonight. Tomorrow may be too late, but you can go back to the hotel if you want to.
To the hotel? To the hotel, sir? Why, I'd be in the clink in no time. Oh, Mr. Lanyard, may I call up my son Donald and say goodbye? Oh. Shh. What's that? Look there. Maybe a trap, sir. Your first idea was the best. Oh, Mr. Lanyard, let's get out of here. Scram, I believe is the word.
Donald.
Donald. Donald, what happened? Are you hurt, son?
I don't know how it happened. I was following Valerie, and just as I came around a corner, somebody struck me from behind, and... well, that's all I seem to remember.
Can I get you anything, son?
Oh, I feel better now. Mr. Lanyard, I'm sorry. I was wrong. About Valerie, I mean.
That's all right, Donald. You recognize this alley? Does it look familiar to you?
They're all right. Look at those bullet holes. They're not in here.
Do you think they'd be crazy enough to hang about just to oblige us?
They would if they were dead. All right, men. Back her out.
This is the place. I remember it now.
Could this be the laundry that Whistler told us about? Where Valerie delivered those pieces of lace?
There's a light inside, sir.
Shall we go in, sir?
Donald. Before you get involved, I think I should tell you that about an hour ago, the chart of the Suez defenses was stolen from the Admiralty.
No. Well, then I'm already involved in this whole mess.
Why?
Well, because of the entree I obtained for Valerie. Got her important introductions, explain the geography of the building.
Oh, I was afraid of that. Well, we have plenty to undo.
She'll probably face a board of inquiry in the morning.
And I'll probably be right alongside of you.
Wherever you go, I'll be right behind you.
What do you mean entering at this hour? Go on, get out of here. What do you want?
Go to the telephone.
I have no phone. Now go before I call the police.
Lift up your hands, everybody. Get over there.
Good work, Donald. Give me that gun. Tie him up, Jameson.
Oh, do you mean I can tie somebody up now, sir?
Call up your boss.
No, I'm boss here. There is no one else.
Call him up and do it right away. Tell him I want to see him immediately. And be careful how you say it.
Hello, monsieur? There's a gentleman who insists to see you. Oui. Who, please?
Mr. Lanyard.
Monsieur Lanyard. Oui, merci. He will see you at once.
Where is he?
Downstairs. This way, please.
Do we require any more sheets, sir?
Yes, Jameson, I think we shall.
Oh, this is delightful.
Jameson, come here. Does this look familiar to you?
The elevator. The elevator, sir. They took me below in this.
Come on.
Yes, sir, but don't you think we ought to get some more sheets? Oh, be careful, Donald. Don't forget your papa has a weak heart. Doesn't the Navy put rubber on your heels?
You are a little jumpy, aren't you, Dad?
A blackout in a basement is a ridiculous extreme. There's the door.
Good evening. Remember me? Where's your Mr. X?
I don't know.
Well, what do you know about the robbery at the Admiralty tonight?
Nothing. I never go with them. They never tell me anything.
Look, sir, look. This is the very rope he tied me up with.
Mr. Lanyard, you come in here.
Lovely, lovely. There are moments when a man's felicity reaches its zenith.
What's that contraption?
Well, that's an ultraviolet ray projector. Look at this, Donald.
Oh, have you found a clue, son?
Do you recognize that earmark?
Of course I do. It's the Navy.
Well, this is it. The chart of the Suez minefields.
Of course it is, but why did they burn it?
There's your answer, Donald. They made a microfilm of it, so it could be more easily concealed in case they were caught.
Lanyard! Mr. Lanyard! I was sitting on the corpse, I mean on the sack, and playing with a foot. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean a shoe. Anyway, I didn't know it was a foot.
Whistler.
Oh, beggar, he was really on the trail.
Well, that's the crystal from Valerie's watch. I remarked on its shape once.
You're not looking at the same one.
Why would he be clutching that? There isn't a mark on it.
You mean there's not a visible mark on it?
I want every store in this alley searched. This is a precaution you should have taken an hour ago.
Here are pieces of several crystals. Why? Gentlemen, I think we've solved the case. The minefields were microphotographed on a crystal, now set in Valerie's watch.
Hello? Yes? I can't say anything now. Where are you?
I'm at the Telluride Hotel. You sent me here. What's the matter, Carl? You sound funny. Well, come right over or we'll be late.
Valerie, wasn't it? Please don't sympathize with me.
Oh, what are we waiting for? Our job is to get that watch, and it's probably on Valerie at this minute.
Oh, I thought it was too good to last. And I don't like unannounced visitors.
No, leave the light on. Quick.
There's a light. They're getting away. Stop them!
Hello? Mike, you're taking a big chance calling me. Well, for Pete's sake, stay under cover, will you? They got everybody after you but the 8th Army. Yeah, so Roger was here, too.
Well, that's why I called you. If we can hold him off for an hour, we've got this case licked.
Well, where are you going? Telluride Hotel? Look, I better join you just in case. All right. Goodbye.
Carl? What do you want?
Now, don't be frightened, Miss King. I've really come to help you. In fact, I'm risking my life to come here. Please sit down. Now then, do you have the correct time, Miss King?
I have a watch. You can see that. Now, if you don't leave at once...
You don't trust me. But you will when I explain that Carl sent me.
I've seen you around, but Carl never said anything about you. Just what is your game?
The same as yours. In fact, it's been that all the time. How do you think Carl made all his contacts that led to the robbery? Through Rembrandt. You know, working on both sides has its advantages, and I play no favorite except money. And now, Miss King, I'll relieve you of that watch.
Sorry, but I'm waiting till Carl gets here.
He's not coming because he's in hiding. He was followed by the police.
That can't be. I just phoned him and he said he was on his way over.
You phoned? Then you must have been talking to the police, not to Carl.
I thought there was something strange about his foot. And I told him where I was.
Give me that watch. Now.
Listen, Rembrandt. My instructions were that I and nobody else was to deliver this watch, no matter what happens. And that's what I'm going to do.
You're a very foolish young lady. But if that's the way you want it...
It's very late now, and you'll only get me into trouble.
Don't worry, Bud, with the police.
You see, she's asleep.
Get in there, Johnny. You better stay out here. Donald, you too, Jameson.
What's the matter?
Anyone else come up here within the last hour?
No one. If there was anybody, he came up the back way. But I saw an open roadster across the street. There was a man in it, and then another one joined him.
Come in. Not a sign of the watch.
You looked in those bags.
Yeah. Tough luck, Mike. Would have been a great break.
Johnny. I think we've overlooked the most obvious bet of all.
Played us all for suckers.
The other man in that roadster must have been Carl.
What roadster?
Never mind. If they're on their way to meet the submarine, we haven't got a minute to lose. It's almost dawn now. How are we going to catch up with them?
Oh, look, Mike. They'd stop you before you went a mile. Besides, Sir Roger's men will grab them. They can't get away.
Yes, I know. He won't let any grass grow under his feet. But I've got to beat him to it. I've got to clear myself.
Look, Mike, I think I know how you can do just that. If you're not out of practice. I know where there's an old training crate they let me use on official business. It's got a couple of guns on it.
Johnny, you're a lifesaver.
After you're up in the air, I'll do a little telephoning about that submarine.
Right, come on.
May be too late for the submarine now.
If we are, I know where we can take cover till night. Who's that? What does he want?
I don't know. It isn't a regular patrol plane.
Then we've nothing to worry about.
occasion for a celebration.
It is indeed, sir. Tomorrow we shall be winging our way home. Ah, America, the beautiful land of my adoption.
This is for you.
Oh, no doubt the tickets for the Clippers, sir.
Sir Roger once made his home at 9 o'clock for a special assignment.
Oh, here we go again.